Welcome to the Vuolearning online learning platform. In this video, we'll give instructions on how content producers can easily start creating new online courses on the platform. You can start planning your course from the table of contents. First, list the most important things of your topic. These can be the chapters in your course. Then, list some main points for each chapter. These can be the chapter's subheadings. When you have a draft of the course's chapters and headings, it's easier to start writing the texts for each of these topics. The first chapter can be an introduction to the course where you can, for example, list the topics covered in the course and give some general information on how to complete the course. If there are a lot of topics to be covered and the chapters seem to be long, it might make sense to divide one long course into multiple shorter ones and create a learning path. Courses are created on the platform's Courses tab. Create a new course by choosing Create Course. Name your course and then click on Create. Then you have to name your first chapter. It can be, for example, Introduction. Then click on Add. Now you can start adding content and more chapters to the course. Add new chapter by clicking on Add Chapter. You can change the order of the chapters from this button. You can delete a chapter by choosing Delete behind the three dots. The chapter names and subheadings form a table of contents for the course. In the course's Edit view, you can add content elements to places where there is a plus sign. Click on the plus sign and you can see all the elements that you can utilize in your course. Choose the element you want, for example, text. You can write your text to this field. You can highlight the text element from this button. With the heading elements, you can create the course's table of contents. There are two levels of subheadings. Each content element has some editing options. You can, for example, move the element to somewhere else in the chapter or delete the element. You can edit multiple elements at the same time by selecting the elements from these boxes and then selecting the chosen editing option from here. You can, for example, move the elements to another chapter in the course or then delete the elements. Remember to click on the Save button. It's possible to utilize existing material on the Vuolearning platform. Word, PDF and PowerPoint files can easily be converted to the platform with the Vuolearning's converting tool. In the course's Edit view, choose the button Import File. Then choose the file you want to import and click on Import. The platform will convert the file into elements that can be edited. Here you can see the text elements, headings, images and links that were in the original file. The chapter could be ready as it is, but it's also possible to edit the elements and, for example, add tasks or images.